Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee for 107.5 WPLS, and you are watching Open. Our next guests are interventional cardiologist and internist, and they are here to highlight the health benefits of their latest co-developed product, Master Vitamins, and how it's working to protect members of our Black and Brown communities. So please welcome to the show, Dr. Mark East and Dr. Lambert Parker. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
And thank you for coming back, and we appreciate your service. We appreciate you. Thank you. Now, there's a new variant out there that everybody's concerned about. It's all over the news. People are talking about it. But before we get into that, tell us a little bit about Master Vitamins.
Titus, did you want to begin?
Master Vitamins is a complex of vitamins which were created by Dr. East when we were right in the middle of the pandemic to solve the problem of vitamin D deficiency in the people of color, especially in his church. At that point, we could not get zinc, and we were having a hard time recommending to the patients what they should get, where they should get it from, and we had a huge shortage supply of vitamins. At that point, Dr. East talked to me about what can we do to create a vitamin package which he can give his patients and his church members. That's how this particular project came about.
Yeah, and how has it helped? Because of course, a lot of people are, the vitamin D deficient. Well, a lot of vitamin deficiencies going on, but how has this filled the gap?
Well, if I may add, and again, thank you, Dr. Lee, for having us, Stephen and your team. This was really created out of necessity. We, during the pandemic, realized that we were not prepared in this area. And we were in the middle of the pandemic. Experts were telling us to take these supplements, vitamin C, D, zinc, and others. And most of the public, including, many of us in the medical community, didn't know much about this. So I turned to an expert. I've known Dr. Parker for many years, and he's truly an expert. And I went to him and said, hey, what do you think about all this? And it was at that time he brought to my attention the same supplements that were being recommended to us in the ICUs taking care of COVID patients, he recommended. And I said, well, why are we just now finding out about it? He said, Mark, we've known this stuff for years. What I discovered after consulting with Dr. Parker about what to formulate for our patients, who many of them were the highest risk, but they had least access. 40% of all Americans are D deficient, 80% of Blacks, 70% Latino. 40% of all Americans D deficient, 70% Latino, 80% Black or African American. What that means is that D is linked to COVID-related deaths and the immune system in small studies. So we knew we had to formulate and get something to people that they could afford, that we put all in one and made it easier for them to take. And that's really what motivated us during this pandemic to get people prepared. And our message is to individuals, take it now. We do have a product. If it worked for you, get it. It's been very well tolerated. You can go on the website and get some of the testimonies. We've been very surprised. We've had some really miraculous testimonies, thank God. And people are responding to it very well. Very well tolerated.
And Dr. Lambert, this is in addition to the injection, until the the inoculation.
Yes, obviously, this is not going to prevent COVID. It's for general health, and if you get to COVID, the ability to survive COVID or get past the symptoms with the least amount of discomfort.
Yeah. Well, now they have the Delta variant, and people are talking about it all over the place. You see it on the news. It's more aggressive. You can catch it more readily and easily. But people who've been injected they're taking off their mask and they're acting like everything is normal. And then still a lot of people who did not get the inoculation who are going around without a mask. How can this Master Vitamin help them in addition to getting the injection?
Well, as we learned during the peak of COVID that These supplements help to balance, build, support your immune system. And many believed, and other scientists, that had we been better prepared, because a large percentage of the population is just immune deficient, but they're unaware of it, because most docs don't check a C level, a zinc level, and many don't check D levels. So there are people who are susceptible, they just don't know it. We're trying to get the word out, but sometimes it's not enough just to tell people. You got to have a product that you can put in their hands and that they can afford, and that they're going to take. And that's the benefit of having these key ingredients that Dr. Parker helped us formulate all in one, one pill. So we're excited to have it. What's happening? We just want people to be as prepared as possible during this time of, persistent high incidence and prevalence of this virus.
And it can help it can help Black and brown people too, because of the overall deficiencies.
Absolutely, Dr. Lee. That's where the need is the greatest. So if you offer this to everybody, that population statistically is going to benefit the most. So we're trying to get the word out to as many people as possible. Take advantage of this product. It's there for you, it's simple to take, and it's affordable. So what's it going to do? It's not designed to cure, treat, or prevent. It helps your body do its own job. Do what it's designed to do, to resist and fight off viruses and bacteria every day, which it already does.
And I think that's the point. That's the point. Vitamin D is going to help you with the immune system, fight against viruses, flus, but it's not ever going to cure it, but it's going to make you healthier. If you're healthier, then when the virus does come to you, you can mount a better defense and you can heal yourself faster. But the COVID virus per se, it depends upon the volume of virus you inhale. And if you inhale it, it is going to attack you. It's just a matter of how you can recover from it.
Yeah, so it's better to have like a defense in there to help protect you from all of that. And I like it because you get to like the root of a problem instead of putting a Band-Aid on a topical or using a topical solution. You get to the root of it because of all of these deficiencies that you can recognize before you get there. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming on. Where can we go to get more?
Mastervitamins.com.
Mastervitamins.com.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. There you go. The doctors, natural doctors, I'm going to say also, also including Western medicines. Master Vitamins impact on Black and brown communities. Dr. Mark East, MD, interventional cardiologist and president of East Cardiovascular Specialist, and Dr. Lambert Parker, MD, internist, president of the Integrative Medical Practice. We thank you guys and appreciate you. And that's all the time we have for today's show. But you got to come back.
Thank you.
All right. Always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So thank you so much for all of our Bronx Net crew. We appreciate you. Thank you for sharing this space and time, as we will come back and do it again and again and again. And I'll see you on the radio. 107.5 WBLS. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. Have a great and enjoyable day. Love you all. Peace.